Hey y'all, this is Jana Jojo, and for those of you that don't know me, I'm Jana Jojo. So yeah, this week's video was truly inspired by me actually being in uni. So I was sat down in the library and I can just hear this guy talking to his friends about how he has an exam in 4 weeks, and I've actually never heard of a university exam that's in November. But then again, maybe he does like a different course, so that's totally understandable. So yeah, I was just thinking to myself, my guy has been chatting, eating, going down to the shop, just doing so much bullshit that you do when you're supposed to be revising but you're not actually revising. So yeah, I've decided to make a video on exam tips and tricks. So hopefully this video will help you, maybe not, I don't know, but yeah. Here it goes. First of all, when you're in an exam hall, you're sat down. So at the front of the hall, there's always a teacher that's like, you may open your exam paper now. Everybody opens the paper and I'm still like, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim, Maliki Yawmiddin, Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in, Ihdina as-siratal mustaqim, siratal ladhina an'amta alayhim, ghayril maghdubi alayhim. And then I open the exam paper. But whilst I'm reading like the Fatiha, like, I don't know, like I do a dua, yo, I can feel the invigilator just staring into my soul and just thinking, yo, what is this Muslimic person doing? Do we need to like kick her out of the exam hall? Do we need to call 911? We don't even call 911 out here. Do we need to call 999? Like, yo, all I'm doing is like asking God to let me pass in it. So calm down, mate. The teacher says to you, you can now open your paper and read the scenarios. Yo, I'm sat there and I'm still deciding, yo, which one is my first name and which one is my surname? Like, am I dumb, fam? So something that I do, but because this is because I'm Muslim and I believe in praying and stuff like that, I read Ayatul Kursi before I start an exam. But I'm sure if you're Christian or like Sikh or Jewish, you know, there might be prayers from your own religion. Like, you know, if you want, you can read a chapter of the Bible, but just make sure it doesn't take 2 hours because that's how long the exam is. So yeah, long story short, I read Ayatul Kursi and then I like blow on the exam paper because I don't really know what kind of shaitani questions are gonna come up. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so here's a little tip, y'all. Do revise because question 1 might be related to question 2. So one time I was sat there in an exam. So I'm sat in an exam, okay? And then like I open the exam paper and then like question number 1. Yo, it has like numbers in it. And when I say numbers, like I start to freak out. It can literally be about anything. Like, I do a law degree, okay? So I'm not expecting there to be numbers. So when I see numbers, I get freaked out. So long story short, I was like, nah, flip the shit. I can't do question 1. I'm gonna go down to question 2. You won't believe it. Question 2 is related to goddamn question 1. Like, how am I supposed to do that now? Why are you trying to fudge me over? Like, I don't really understand. Like, do you want me to pass? So anyways, I just sit there, and I know this is bare Islamic related, but I just sit there and I start like reading Quran and stuff, and I'm just like, yo God, please, like, yo fam, I ain't gonna miss a prayer, I ain't even gonna miss a fast, yo, I'm gonna go Hajj as well, but just let me pass this exam, honestly, like, just please, let me just pass in it. Like, that's all I do for the whole exam. I'm basically praying, literally, but I always pass. So I'm good. Y'all, have you ever been in an exam where you know the answer but you completely forgot it and it's just gone out of your brain? This kind of situation, you know what you're supposed to do, right? Try etc. Try etc. Or is it ECT? Yo, have I been writing it wrong the whole time? Anyways, right, etc. I know we've all been through this because like I am the only one that's been through this and I really don't want to think that I'm the only one that goes through this, but have you ever been in an exam and you don't really quite know the answer, so what you do is you just like write a little scribble that looks like a word but actually it's a little scribble and hope that you get a mark? I hate to break it to you, but you don't actually get a mark. But something that's really good is in maths when you do like an equation, so even if you get the answer wrong but you do the equation right, you can still get a mark there. So yeah, do leave your equations and like your little drawings and your doodles, you know, just leave it over there. You know what like really gets on my nerves when it's exam time? It's like you go into an exam hall and then your belly just starts to rumble and people just start looking at you and it's just like, did your mama not feed you? Because I start to believe that my mum doesn't feed me at that point when my belly is growling so much. I just feel like we're in one of them contests where it's like, who can make the loudest whale mating noise? But that's not me, I just don't get fed, fam. Literally. So in my last exam, I was like, you know what, Jannah, I hate it when your belly growls. This is me talking to me. So just go have breakfast, because I don't really eat breakfast all the time, but when I do, I really do. So I was like, calm, I'm gonna go get breakfast, went and got a coffee, went and got a sandwich, went and did this and this. So I was full at that point. So I go to the exam, I'm like, Raz, nobody's gonna look at me, like my mom doesn't feed me. So anyways, long story short, I sat down, you may start your exams, this girl next to me, her belly starts growling, and I look at her like, yo, does your mum not feed you? Like, honestly, if it doesn't happen to me, it'll always happen to somebody else. Or have you ever been in an exam where like one person starts to cough, and it's just like, everybody just starts to cough. And it's just like, yo, did y'all plan this? Is this like a cheat code or something? Because I want to get onto it, you know what I'm saying? Because I barely ever know what's going on when I'm in an exam. So I would love it if I had a photographic memory, but I really don't. So in an exam, as I'm writing, and then like, I just look up and I'm just like, this is me looking constipated, yeah? So that, do you know what I'm doing there? I'm just trying to like visualize the bullet point that I saw 5 minutes before going into an exam. And I'm just sat there like, literally, and the invigilator is probably thinking, yo, she needs to have a shit. Somebody take her to the toilet. And that's not the story, guys. I'm just trying to visualize. So the trick over here is, go on to the next question, answer the next question. I'm telling you, it's going to like magically just appear into your brain. I promise you, this always happens to me. Even the part where I look like I'm gonna have a shit. But literally, if you go into the next question, as you're writing, I swear to you, that answer will pop up into your brain, and just make a little note of it or go back and answer it. But yeah, just do that. Honestly, it's the best thing to do. And plus, if you don't remember it, then at least you're getting marks on the second question, right? Oh my god, this is like literally the worst thing ever. So at uni, when you're doing an exam, actually, let me just start the story in a different way. So one time I was in an exam, okay, and I really did not know how to answer the third question. So I just scribbled in really bad writing. I'm so sorry, I truly know the answer, but I ran out of time. Okay, I left the exam hall. I put my hand up, I was like, yo, I'm finished, yeah, thanks, cool. All of a sudden, I see this invigilator writing the time that I finished my exam, and I was like, no. Oh, no, please, like, no. Please don't do this to me. Like, yo, anyways, like, yo, I was literally like, I felt so betrayed by these invigilators. Like, it's sad enough that, like, you guys make me feel like shit when I'm in an exam and you're just looking over me like, dumb fuck. Like, why are you looking at me like this? Please, just don't write the time. Anyways, long story short, the examiner knew I was chatting shit. So every time after that, what I did was, I would still stay sat in the exam so I can make sure that when I write, sorry, I have all the knowledge for this exam, but I ran out of time, I'm gonna stay sat there until the end of the exam. No invigilator writes the time. So yeah. Yeah, if you didn't know that, please, like, don't make the same mistake. It's so humiliating in my brain. Okay, so this used to happen to me when I used to do maths back in like high school days, which was ancient years ago, and I feel so old talking about it, but let's not talk about it. So yeah, once upon a time, I was in a maths exam, and obviously I bring like a ruler, pen, pencil, rubber, sharpener, you know, all the stationery that they say that you may need to use. So anyways, long story short, I finished this paper, but back in high school you couldn't really leave whenever you wanted to, you just had to stay in the exam hall. So I finished the exam paper and I'm just chilling here like waiting, like all I've used is my pencil because like the rest of the stationery, it's just for decoration on the table really, right? So I just look over to my right and I just see a girl using her ruler. And so I'm like, right, okay, there's a question with the ruler. Maybe I didn't see it, maybe I missed it. I go back and I'm checking, and I'm like, yo, what the hell is this ruler being used for? I'm like, I just got it for balance, innit? Because it just says bring a ruler. And you know what, I should have caught on because it's a maths exam. You'll need a ruler because there'll always be a question that involves a ruler. So it's hate to humiliate myself once again, but I definitely missed that mark. But that was back in high school. So over it. Okay, mama, I hope you don't have a comment on this. Or any of this video really. Okay, so guys, this is a really important thing that I'm about to say. Read all the questions before actually going through it, before writing your essays and stuff. Because I feel like it will trigger off memories from when you were in lectures whilst writing, because it's still at the back of your brain what you've actually read the question to be. I don't really know if that made sense, but I hope you guys got it. Another thing is, this has actually happened to me, okay? Like, this is why you should read your questions. So I came out of my exam, I was like all happy and shit, and like, you know, I was thinking, yo, I did these 3 questions are real good. You know, like, up to great standards. Like, I might even like pass, yo. So I finished my exam and I'm happy and shit, and then this lad, he comes and asks me like, so what did you get for question 6? I'm like, shh. I hope you guys can learn from my mistakes and do you know, better yourselves for exams. And I hope that even though this was like a tips and tricks video, it wasn't really tippy and wasn't really tricky kind of exam things. I don't really know what I'm saying, but anyways, I hope you have learned, and if you haven't learned, then I'm sure you will suffer the same things that I will suffer. But yeah, this was purely intended to make you laugh and, you know, to actually give you tips and tricks of an exam. So yeah, I hope it has done what I have aimed for it to do. And yeah, so I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I'm thinking to do a huge giveaway, so let me know what you think of that in the comment box down below. Do comment in the comment box down below regardless of the giveaway. I want to know what you guys think of this video and what other videos I should make. Do give me a thumbs up and do share my video with all your friends. I don't really know what this is. I said this last time. I don't really know what this is last time. Anyways, do subscribe to my channel. So yeah, it's all peace and love, y'all. Until next time.